The coffee ceremony is something that's been practiced for thousands of years. It's, I'd assume, probably the original way of making coffee. It's such a key part of our culture. East Africa, Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee. And even the word coffee is derived from a village in Ethiopia called Kaffa. So we really wanted to take coffee from the perspective of, telling the story of, where it originates from, and then also showing all the great qualities associated to it. And Boon Boona is really, there's many aspects to coffee and sides that you could be on when it comes to coffee, but we really looked at it from the side of working with farmers, importing it, and then bringing it here to the U.S. to distribute. From Seattle, not born and raised, but raised here in Seattle, and the coffee industry is real big here. And so I really took to take advantage of it in the sense of, I want to play in this realm. So, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere type of mentality. I knew that there wasn't the quality and the service being provided to the demographics that I was looking at. A lot of the times when I would go to the stores who would sell the green coffee, it was in a Ziploc bag. And it was just a mystery bag of, you don't know where it comes from, what quality it is. Outside of, I think, the DC, which is #1, I think Seattle ranks #2 or 3 for the East African community. And coffee ceremony is just such a big part of it. I knew that, it was a demographics that was not being served. The coffee ceremony allows for a conversation to happen. The process takes about an hour up to 2 hours, maybe even longer if the conversation's really good. And you see the entire process happen. They take green coffee, they put it in a pan, they roast it, they have everyone smell it and critique it for the quality and assurance of the coffee, and then they grind it up and they brew it, and you get this amazing, rich, delicious coffee. And really, this conversation that's happening is really the outcome of the coffee ceremony. And it's not something that, is just done once a year. It's something that's actually, this is how we consume our coffee on a daily basis. And it's very, integral part of, our social kind of gap. We want to be able to support the communities that we're in, here in Seattle, and any community that our coffee is at. So a lot of what it is that my hope is that Boon Boona Coffee becomes is that it's a service. It's a service. We're just the people moving in between things, but we're helping to build everyone around us in any possible way. I just always want to make sure that we're doing it the right way, that we're not taking advantage of the farmers, and we're not taking advantage of our consumers by providing them for quality coffee. So it's all about just quality, consistency, and doing something good.